What is up, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick oil change on my 2019 Honda Civic SI. I just got a new short block and timing chain, tensioner, ARP head studs, basically a new motor, and I just went through the first almost 1,000 miles, so the break-in period, and I'm doing the first oil change, and that is what we're doing today. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, I'm jacking up the car from the driver's side, and I just went ahead and jacked it from the pinch weld right there. And you can go ahead and use jack stands to be extra safe, but I'm just trying to do this quickly, so I'm not even worried about it. Heading underneath the car, you would remove your skid plate, which will just have screws lining around it. You remove and then just slide it off. But I have this aftermarket skid plate. I haven't even lowered this car yet, but I already scrape sometimes on like steep inclines. So got this heavy duty aftermarket skid plate to protect my oil pan and whatnot, but makes oil changes a little bit easier because you just have to remove this plate with a 10 millimeter for the oil filter, and then this plate back here with another 10 millimeter bolt to access the oil drain plug. The only con is it does kind of leak oil up over here and stuff, but I just wipe it up each time. This ain't no biggie. Then you're gonna get your oil drain pan into place and make sure it has at least 3.7 to 4 quarts of capacity. You're gonna take a ratchet, the 17 millimeter socket, break that nut loose on the oil pan, and try to get this into place. Also, I like jacking up from the driver's side because I feel like it'll help push the oil towards the drain hole. But I'm also gonna let the car down as far as I can so it's not crushing the oil drain pan, to help level out to get any extra oil out. So try to be quick, don't get all oily. Oh, I mean, that's pretty decent, I guess. Let that drain. Now you're gonna go ahead and loosen your oil filter. This one was on there crazy freaking tight. So if you don't already have one of these, I would definitely invest in one of these oil filter pliers, or there's other ones you can get where it grips it from the bottom and you can loosen it with a ratchet. But I just have these, they're pretty cheap, but oh, got a little bit of drippage. Got that oil filter loose, so now we're just gonna loosen it down all the rest of the way, and you can kind of see it's gonna be messy, but that's okay, to be expected. As long as I can get it off, that's all that matters. And then bam, just set it down like that, and make more of a mess. And yeah, you can see it dripping right there. Let that drain out a little bit. Go ahead and take your oil fill cap off. That'll help release some pressure to let the rest of the oil drain out. And I'm gonna lower my jack to have the car more level. I got my oil filter ready. You could prime it, which is just filling it up, but I'm no longer gonna do that on my vehicles because I don't want unfiltered oil going into my engine, even though it's a little bit. I'm just not willing to risk it. So all I did was wipe a little bit of oil around that O-ring on top. That way, next time it's easier to get off. And then I would recommend using Mobil 1 Extended Performance OW20 Full Synthetic. I'm gonna be using this oil just because I got that for like 20 bucks, and you know, that's hell of a deal. So just gonna use that oil up. I'll just probably do oil changes a little bit more frequently while I'm using that, but Pennzoil is still pretty good. I just think Mobil 1's the best. They put it in NASCARs for a reason. I almost forgot to mention, this is the oil filter I'm using. It's just the Honda OEM one, which I just recommend using that, or a Mobil 1 filter, but I'll just go with Honda because I trust them to make a good filter. Got the oil drain plug back on. Just tighten that down, don't overdo it. And then you can just hand tighten this back on. Then I'm gonna put these plates back on and we're gonna fill her up. We got her lowered, everything out of the way and cleaned up. Now we're just gonna fill her up, and I got it measured out. You're gonna need 3.7 quarts of oil. Once you're finished, you can go ahead and check the oil level and you just want to make sure it's up to that second dot, which it is. And just put this back. Your dipstick's right here. But yeah, you're just gonna wanna pull it out, clean it off, dip it back in, and then check it. But we're golden, so we're gonna reset the oil life inside the car. So you're gonna go ahead and click this button, go over to the wrench, click enter on that. You can see we're at 60%. We're gonna press and hold the enter button. That menu will pop up, go down, click on item B only, click enter, reset complete, and then bam, oil life 100%. This video helped you out. Like and subscribe and comment any questions or advice you have below.